record on this computer. Welcome, beloveds. If you, for some reason, watching this broadcast on Facebook, it's because there are so many people who wanted to be on this ceremony, and we were at full capacity. So last minute, I decided to broadcast it into Facebook. Live interaction is in Zoom. Jen, so good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, Rose. Welcome, Laura. So good to see you. So, darlings, you have a beautiful interaction opportunity is in chat. And how today is going to go, I'm going to do just a very, very short introduction to this work, because we all come from different paths in life, right? So if, some of us have been doing this energetic work for years, and some may be completely new. And I just wanted to give you just a kind of a general description of, first of all, the format, and second is the power of this work. The power of this work, right? For me, it all began probably very, very consciously around 6 years ago, when I felt like I was hitting a glass ceiling, and the willpower was not just enough. The willpower and the focus is all really, really powerful things, but there is such things as energetic alignment. And when we have an internal conflict, like we desire abundance, but we had a past life agreement, right? A past life oath to struggle in poverty. So it's going to be a conflict between this incarnation and our parallel lives. So the power of clearing any past life interferences, any unprocessed psychic imprints or attachments, this is a really powerful work that if you choose to stay consistent, you can clear a lot of karmic residue, as I call it. And when you receive a clearing like this, first reward of that is you are illuminated to all the possibilities and all the opportunities that you might not have seen right before. And it's a very gentle work. It's a powerful work, but it's very gentle work, because your higher self is in charge of how you receive the clearing and energetic work and release. So trust your body. When we begin the process, I will play the beautiful music. I brought some Tibetan bells for us, so you can go deeper into the process. And it's kind of like a mix of a slight hypnosis and creative visualization and really invocation of these benevolent guides. So the power of invocation is different from prayer. Prayer, it helps us to build intimacy with our higher self, and also with the spirit, with the cosmic spirit that animates all. Invocation is very different. Invocation is we invoke a specific being from a higher planes of reality. And we invoke those beings. Today we're going to work with beings from the Buddhic planes, some beautiful gods and goddesses, and maybe some beings from the 7th and 8th dimension will come through. They are really exquisite vibration, benevolent guides who guide humanity, who guide you, will bring your spirit guides as well. Maybe we're going to call in some animal consciousness, or animal totems, and bird consciousness. So when you hear me call a very specific names, what we're doing, we're literally inviting that energy into the circle that we're going to build together. And those powers are real. They're very benevolent, and it's a great blessing to have their assistance, especially in the time of great change. And then there will be a part where I will be reading and calling out things that will be really, really good to release. So how that works is we are giving a very specific instruction to our subconscious mind, right? Subconscious mind, or this great, powerful part of us, right? That we all have. And our subconscious mind is connected to the collective subconscious mind, right? So the moment I start to see humanity is a larger body of me. So whatever is humanity is going through, there is no separation between us, right? I will absolutely feel it. I will feel the turbulence. I will feel the expansion, all of that. And what we're doing through a full moon ceremony, we are letting go any incoherent vibrations that we might have picked up simply by being a part of the collective, right? And we are standing and reclaiming and commanding our full sovereignty. That's going to be the theme for today, for tonight, is really to stand in the truth of our sovereignty, our ability to master ourselves, our attitude, our focus, our commitment, and our ability to navigate our external reality from that place of deep inner mastery. So let me know if this resonates in the comments. Let's see, darlings, how are you? Are you excited? And some of you, you have been at my full moon clearings. It's always an exquisite journey. And another very powerful element of this work is when we come together as a group, we're building a very strong collective energy, right? And imagine, darlings, that we are building this circle of light. And every single one of you who choose to be fully present here, letting go of your thoughts about tomorrow, about your big list of responsibilities and tasks, and just bringing your heart and your presence here, then whatever you desire to manifest after we do release work, right? That's the time I will invite all of us to bring your biggest intention into the center of this energetic circle, and we'll activate your intentions by the power of the collective, because when there is two or more gathered in the name of divine love, right? Well, our intentions are very, very powerful. So welcome everyone, darlings. We're going to begin very, very shortly. And yeah, let's start. Oh, thank you so much for the gift of your presence. And finally, one more piece I kind of forgot to mention is that we're going to work with this beautiful technology called the Sacred Codes of R. And it's a gift from one of my leadership allies, Yvonne de la Flor. She has been drawing sacred geometry since the age of 4. It's been, kind of like these divine downloads that she's been receiving. She creates these beautiful mandalas. They are visual codes of remembrance for your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't speak in human language. It speaks in symbols, right? In images, in numbers, in color, in vibration, and more than anything, in feeling, right? So there will be a part in this process where I will change my screen, and you will see this beautiful mandala. And I'll guide you through the process. And today's code that came through was Atlantean Higher Wisdom. Since today is the birthday of Buddha, and Buddha was one of the great avatars, one of the great divine masculine avatars who brought the codes of wisdom and compassion for humanity when humanity really required that the most. So in some traditions, they say that Buddha decided to ascend on May 7th. So today, all the way across the world, people celebrate this festival called Vesak, and it's a celebration of life and legacy of Buddha. So we're going to connect to that energy, because when we're connected to wisdom, wisdom is one of the pillars of the sacred Trinity. We have wisdom, truth, and love, right? That's the true Trinity that this universe is built on: wisdom, truth, and love. And we're going to activate those frequencies within our bodies and within our being. And it's so interesting because I am on my moon cycle today. So if there's any ladies who are on their moons today, let me know in the comments, because it's a very powerful portal in our body, right? That is one of the most powerful portals for manifestations. Yeah, Veronica. So for gentlemen who are present on this call, you have your own womb space that's called Hara, right? And ladies, we have the womb. So whenever we're going through these moon synchronizing with the full moon, it's a very powerful blessing. So we're gonna feel into our wombs and clear our wombs and activate the power of that very, very incredible portal. I think this is enough preview, my loves. Let's begin. So let's begin. Wow. All right, darlings. All right, it's a beautiful code. I'm gonna play a music for us. Let's begin with taking deep breath together as a circle of light. And giving yourself this ultimate gift of divine presence with this moment. Consciously choosing to let go of your thoughts about tomorrow, your thoughts about future, or maybe your thoughts about the past. And softening our body, melting into our seat. Moving all your awareness into the center, into the center of your beautiful sacred heart. See, feel, or imagine a golden flame, your heart flame. And with every breath you take, you go deeper and deeper into your inner world to meet your inner being. Knowing that you are safely held by the Mother Universe. And take a moment to really honor yourself for keeping your word to yourself and showing up for yourself today. Knowing that your life mirrors your dominant vibration. And every time you do this beautiful vibration work, you create ripples of positive transformation in all areas of your life. And we begin our interdimensional shamanic journey by grounding our body first. See, feel, or imagine that at the soles of your feet, you have eyes. Those are your feet chakras. They open effortlessly and naturally, and you begin to connect through your feet chakra all the way into the very center of Gaia, your Earth Mother. Begin to visualize these strong currents of connection between your feet and the energy of Gaia. By plugging into the Mother Earth, you begin to connect with your benevolent ancestors, the ones who came before you, who gave you their very best traits, their skills, their strengths. Let's take a moment to honor our benevolent ancestors. And on your next inhale, imagine you pull through your feet chakras this rich, beautiful, dark, red energy. This is the gift of regeneration from Mother Earth. Imagine this rich red energy flooding your body and nourishing you with a life force. And on your next inhale, you begin to see that right above your head, this most beautiful silver diamond, a lotus flower, opening up petal by petal, your crown chakra. Rooted from below, open from above. Here you are, divine human. And you begin to notice that your spine lights up like a column of white light. Illuminated pillar of light that is your spine. And it's time to begin our ceremony, beloveds. Let's welcome our benevolent guides who are so delighted to be with us here. We first call Christ Consciousness Grid to calm down and to seal our sacred place, that we are safe and protected for the duration of the ceremony. You begin to notice with your inner eye 5 pillars all around you. Each pillar represents an archangel energy. And we first begin with inviting your personal spirit guides to come forward and join us, standing around you in a protective and loving circle of light. Imagine that you can say hello with a telepathic signal from your heart to your spirit guides. And take this moment to thank them for ever-present guidance in your life. And now we have the beautiful animal kingdom. They came here to support us. First comes the owl with the gift of far-sightedness, prophecy, and swiftness. And then comes the deer with the gift of intuition, gentleness, and alertness. Then the great bear medicine appears, giving us a gift of nurturing, protection, and motherly love. And the hawk medicine of higher vision, higher purpose, and higher altitude. The wolf medicine is here as well, helping us remember our wild, undomesticated nature. The great cobra medicine is here to initiate our consciousness into higher wisdom, ability to perceive truth. And dolphin medicine, reminding us to stay together and to take care of each other and to play and celebrate life. Let's take a moment to honor Animal Kingdom together. And now beings from the fifth plane of consciousness, the Buddhic plane, the plane of bliss, the plane of devotion, great avatar Buddha. Let's tune into his consciousness. And now we welcome a great goddess, female Buddha, Queen Yen. She's arriving on the most exquisite lotus flower, bringing us an ointment of healing for the wounds of our souls. She is the one who hears the cry of the world. She hears every prayer, and she answers every prayer. Om Mani Padme Hum. And the great goddess Green Tara is here. She is the mother of fertility. She came here to bless the projects that you're working on, your dreams, your heart's desires. She brings us a blessing that after every death comes new life. After every loss comes new blessing. Om Tare Tutare Tutare Soham. And the great Queen of heaven and earth, great cosmic Isis, is here. Great goddess with most celestial rainbow wings, the Queen of alchemy, the weaver of destiny. She knows how to put your life in a new order, how to rebuild what has been demolished. She can teach you how to become the greatest alchemist of your life. And of course, her sister, Goddess Sekhmet, the queen of sacred fire and passion and transformation, lioness goddess, the great awakener. She brings her sacred fire that is strong enough to purify anything that is too small, too old, or too constricting for the greater version of you. And we have the great god Ganesh, the elephant god, the god of oneness that removes anything that stands in the way of your highest good. And the great heart opener Anubis is with us. And now, beautiful friends, simply imagine, find your spot in the circle of love that we are building and see through your spiritual eye. Feel the energies of others present here. Feel the family of humanity and honor yourself for choosing to do this beautiful clearing work in holographic universe. We're clearing for ourselves and we're clearing for the collective. And now, my beautiful friends, if it feels good for you, you can open your eyes and take a look at this glorious mandala, the sacred chants have been embedded in this mandala, the sacred numbers and prayers and intentions. So imagine that you can softly gaze in the center of this image, allowing that image to interact with you. And on your next inhalation, imagine you can pull this code through your third eye into your body and position it right above, around, and on top of your heart chakra. And now you can relax even deeper. And with your permission, I will say specific commands to release and to cleanse our subconscious minds. Great Cosmic Mother, great Cosmic Spirit that animates all existence, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to honor this full moon in Scorpio. Thank you for the opportunity to come together and to clear, cleanse, and release our subtle bodies. And for the duration of this invocation, we ask that all our subtle bodies, physical, astral, mental, causal, buddhic, atmic, and monadic, will be brought into integration and perfect unity. And you can feel free to either repeat after me silently in your mind or in your heart, or simply listen and feel deeply what we are choosing to release today. Out of my sovereign free will, and in the name of great divine love, truth, and wisdom, with the power of this great moon the great moon goddess. And as this auspicious portal of transformation, I fully declare and I consciously release any thought patterns of limitation, struggle, or lack, any traces of poverty consciousness and fear of unknown. I choose to fully release and let go on all levels of my awareness. Any past lives vows or past life agreements of poverty, sacrifice, suffering, or struggle. Out of my sovereign free will, I choose to let go any feelings of overwhelm or distrust in my capacity of meeting what life presents me. I choose to let go any fear of receiving my full measure of all good. I know and I declare it's time to let go of any and all worthiness issues. I choose to let go of any guilt, grief, shame, or unprocessed traumas from my body now. I let it all go into the loving arms of Mother Gaia that knows how to transmute all of that into compost and back into the unconditional love. With the power of this auspicious portal and the full moon, I stand boldly and declare, I trust my capacity. I trust my abilities. I trust my creativity. I stand in my authentic power fully, now and every day of my incarnation. I command and I declare my full sovereignty now. And I remember it is time to let go and to release any old patterns of rescuing others and carrying them on my shoulders. I return to my peace, seeing everyone around me as a fully capable, sovereign beings on their perfect human journey. Out of my sovereign free will, I ask Archangel Michael to clear and cut any psychic entanglements between me and others. I reclaim my energetic sovereignty fully now. And now, beloveds, imagine that this most exquisite energy begins to pouring all over you from etheric planes of bliss. And this is rain of grace falling gently on your soul. The shimmering rose gold, healing, strengthening, and repairing your aura, your energy body, and integrating all of your 7 layers of your being into wholeness, your divine wholeness, which is your birthright and your true original essence. Out of my sovereign free will, I stand boldly and declare, I have nothing to prove, I have nothing to hide. I am a sovereign, divine human, living, embodying, expressing my authentic truth. I stand firmly in truth that I am a sovereign creator of my reality. And if anything shows up in my reality, it is there for my growth. And I am choosing to release any traces of resistance, any inner conflict. I return back to my power, to my truth, wisdom, and love. And now, my darlings, let's return back to your beautiful heart and find your biggest dream. You know, I often call it your secret dream. That dream that you share with only very, very few. The ones who earned the right to know about your biggest dream. You fall asleep every night with intention that maybe tomorrow you are going to wake up and experience that dream as your reality. Let's re-energize that dream with the power of your sacred desire and sweet, sweet detachment. That's the magical formula. Detachment to how that dream gets fulfilled, in what form and when. See, feel, or imagine that in our circle of light, in the middle of our circle of light, there is this golden pyramid, transparent golden pyramid. It's just the symbol to anchor your dream into your subconscious mind. Visualize the shimmering gold translucid pyramid. See, feel, or imagine that you are taking that dream of yours into your hands and making your steps towards the pyramid and placing it right in the middle of the pyramid as an offering of your full faith, trust, and surrender. Take a moment to really feel this process. And now I'm going to say a blessing prayer to bless all of your dreams. Beings from the higher worlds, Great Spirit, and the Mother Universe, thank you for blessing us with fertility for our dreams. Thank you for strengthening our faith, trust, and surrender. Bless us with illumination that we see our life clear, that we let go of the struggle, resistance, and worry, and we move forward with innocence and childlike trust. Because every deepest dream in our heart was placed there by the Divine herself. Great Spirit, bless every being that chose to be here. Bless their families. Bless their careers. Bless their homes. Bless their animals. Bless their dreams. Bless their hopes. Heal their hearts. Purify, cleanse their bodies now and for the duration of integration of this ceremony. that we will feel for the next 2 weeks. And we stand in celebration. This is the most sovereign lifetime we have ever lived. We stand here in gratitude for all the opportunities of this modern age and all the challenges that help us become strong, wise, and devoted. And take a deep breath in. Beautiful work. And finally, let's send this collective blessing for our true Mother, Mother Earth. I invite you to connect with the deepest love you can feel in your heart right now. The love that you feel for your partner, for your child, for your parents, for your pets. Imagine you can gather that love from every part of your body into one energy ball of rose gold frequency. And now you begin to direct this ball of your love towards our planet. And simply imagine you can stretch that energy bigger and bigger and wider until the entire planet is surrounded by the blanket of your love. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. And now we can release the Christ consciousness grid. And we honor all the beings from the higher planes that came to support us. And in a few moments, after I guide us all back into our bodies, and after I ask you to open your eyes, remember that nothing changes except you open your physical eyes. You remain connected to this invisible world of divine frequencies and divine love, wisdom and truth, anywhere you go. And I'm going to count to 3. And on the count of 1, you can open your eyes. Take a deep breath in. 3. You are hovering above your body. 2. You're entering your body through your crown chakra. 3. You are fully here. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and wiggle your toes. Maybe drink some water. Mm. Mm. Welcome back. And I would love to hear your reflections and your insights in the chat. How was it for you? How was it for you, my loves? Yes, powerful work. Powerful work. Yes. So imagine that I do these rituals. I do these rituals every new moon, every full moon. Yeah. And every morning and every night. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Fiona says, so strong. I'm in tears. It was so powerful. Dina says, the circle of light was big. Kai says, it was such a divine experience. I felt everyone. Thank you for your wisdom and grace, Katerina. Rose says, very delicate and healing. Beautiful experience. We are one, beloveds. We are one. Yes, we are absolutely one. And so grateful to share this space with you. You know, everything shifted for me when I started really choosing to be impeccable keeper of my vibration, and really began to work with these guides, right? They all from different planes. And right now we are in Goddess Awakening experience, darlings. Some of people have asked me if it's too late to join. You can still join us. Next class is not this Sunday, but the next one. And if you'd like to go deeper, I have self-study programs that you can check out. Frequency Shift, Ascended Masters, they're very deep esoteric programs that you can really master these tools. And, you know, our sovereignty begins with energetic sovereignty. And, you know, it's really powerful when we let go of this addiction to being responsible for other people's journey, right? And we begin to see that everyone is on their perfect human journey, and everybody is on the journey of awakening, even if they don't know yet, especially if they don't know yet, right? Namaste, loves. Yes, yes, yes. So the best contribution that we can offer into the world during this time of great change is our consciousness. This is the greatest contribution. This is our true legacy. Is our consciousness is the greatest contribution to reality. And out of our consciousness arises a spontaneous desire to be of service, a spontaneous desire to offer our gifts to the world, right? So I love you. I honor you. Thank you for joining. And thank you for showing up at these ceremonies, especially um, for those of you ladies who have been on the moon cycle like me. Thank you for honoring your moons. Thank you for being so close to your ancestors right now. And yes, the animal kingdom showed up so powerfully. So, darlings, I never plan what comes through. They just show up in the middle of the ceremony. Animal kingdom was strong, right? So strong. And the codes, and they show up. And, in the Lemurian times, have this sweet connection with Lemurian spirits. So you saw the code. That was the code from Atlantis, Atlantean higher wisdom. Before it was, before Atlantis was destroyed, but that's another story. There was another civilization of ancient Lemuria. So when you go to Hawaii, and you feel how different that place is, Hawaii is connected to the ancient Lemuria. So the Lemurian codes are very animal kingdom. In ancient Lemuria, there was no separation between animal consciousness and a human consciousness. It was a beautiful reverence between two worlds. Well, one world, right? But two kind of expressions of divinity. Cora says, thank you for guiding us tonight and sharing your gift. You're so welcome. I love you, darlings. And we had Lakshmi here with us. What I love about Lakshmi is she's such an embodiment of spiritual prosperity, right? Enlightenment and physical prosperity, and also wisdom and abundance consciousness is when we only look for proof how we are so blessed with all kind of resources in our lives. And we always have precisely what we require to take the next step forward, guided by our vision and supported by our faith. And we always have precisely enough to inspire new creativity and new courage to offer our gifts to the world. I love you, darlings. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to close the ceremony. And thank you for being here. I love you, and I will see you soon.